Alright, so this is a redo for Algebra 1's test review because for whatever reason the other one doesn't have audio. And I'm trying to re-upload it right now, but I couldn't find anything wrong. I'm doing the exact same process as before. So hopefully it'll just upload perfectly, but this is my backup recording. I'm just going to do a quick run through, and you guys can look at the other one if you want like a slow walkthrough of it. It just doesn't have audio. But let's go ahead and break down a couple of the problem types that we have. First off, you will have a couple of these where you just have to rewrite by descending degree of x, which means you just have to order this in the order in which you find the highest degree of x. So you'll notice that if we look here, you've got x to the third power, x to the second power, x to the fifth, and x to the fourth. X to the fifth is the highest, next would be x to the fourth, then x to the third, and then x to the second. So we just have to put them in order. So this whole term, this entire part, the negative 4x to the fifth, y to the third, goes first. The one with the fourth goes second. The one with the third goes third. And then the one with the second goes last. Okay? So that's that entire problem. You will get two of these where you're just writing them in order of degree of x, by the way. Both of yours is going to be by degree of x. Normally it's alphabetical order, but all of yours on your test are going to include x in them. Okay? So, good, my mic is on. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's see. So with these kinds of problems, these are very, very similar. So this one's already broken down in the video, obviously without audio. So this video, I'm going to go ahead and do this other one. We'll just fill in the blanks here on this paper. But we're just adding these. Because there's a plus sign, I don't have to change any of these signs in here. So we're just looking for like terms. Let me use a red pen. You have 4x squared here. So you'll look over here and you'll see a 3x squared over there. 4x squared plus 3x squared is 7x squared. Now you've got, and we can cross them out as we go, okay? You've got a negative 7x. There's no x term over here or over here, so we've just got that negative 7x. There's no other term with just an x to the first power, so we'll just bring it on down. And then last we have a 9 and a 2. 9 plus 2 is just 11, okay? For those of you that are curious, that's exactly the same as we do this one down here. But just in case the video doesn't help you guys out, that minus sign, the one thing you have to note is that unlike a plus sign where they kept the same and this was a positive 3x and a positive 2, that negative sign outside of the parentheses is going to change everything in here. Instead of a positive 2b squared, it became negative 2b squared. Instead of a positive b, negative b. Instead of positive y squared, negative y squared. So it's going to change all these signs. Okay? Let's see. Let me go ahead and talk about this one again. So down here, we can ignore all of that work up there. We're really looking at just number 5 down here. In fact, let me go ahead and scoot it up. So all you're doing here is you're going to multiply. Let's take our numbers, 3 times 5, 15, and then x squared, x to the third. Whenever I multiply two bases with different exponents, so same bases, whatever exponents, you're just going to add the exponents. So multiplication, and we add. 2 plus 3 gave us 5. That gave us x to the fifth. All right. Over here, so this one's the power rule. So instead of multiplying, we're going to take the power of a power. So x to the third to the 8th power. When I take the power of a power, what you're going to do is you're going to take those numbers, 3 times 8, and you're going to get x equals, or x to the 24th power. Okay? And again, all you're doing is multiplying your powers. If you have multiple parts to your value, don't forget to distribute that exponent. So that 2 goes to 6 as well. So 6 squared is 6 times 6, 36. And then x to the fifth to the second power, we just multiplied 2 times 5, which gives you x to the 10th. Just for the record, remember this is 6 squared, which is 6 times 6. It is not 6 times 2. Okay? You would do the same thing down here. So let's go ahead and use this one as an example. Negative 2 to the third power. Negative 2 to the third power, remember, is negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Oh, sorry. So negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. But 4 times negative 2 is a negative 8. Okay? So remember, it's not negative 2 times 3. It's negative 2 to the third power, which is different. And then x squared cubed. And so whenever you take the power of a power, you multiply these two. 2 times 3 just gives us 6. All right. And then let me go ahead and redo this last problem real quickly. This is going to be a short video, but we're going to go ahead and redo the last problem just real quickly. Don't forget, you need to do your PEMDAS, your order of operations. So in parentheses literally means let's add and subtract anywhere inside. There's nothing inside that we can simplify, so let's do the next thing, which is exponents. So let's go ahead and distribute that exponent to all three of these parts. Okay, 2 squared is 4. And then x squared squared, 2 times 2 is 4. Y to the third squared, 3 times 2 gives us y to the sixth. And then you've just got all of this. We'll rewrite that second part. X to the fifth, y squared. Going to put everything in parentheses. And then now we're multiplying again. 4 times 3 is 12. X to the fourth times x to the fifth. Remember, we're going to add the exponents now because we're multiplying. We're not taking an exponent of an exponent. So 4 plus 5 is 9. And then y to the sixth, y to the second. Remember, again, we're adding those. 6 plus 2, y to the eighth. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this video. I should be uploading the other one as well. We'll see if it makes a mistake. But that covers everything for your test. It is really short. Just remember, it will be 20 questions. Best of luck studying. And if you absolutely have questions, you can always email me, message my Twitch. I think you can send message on YouTube. I don't know. You can email me or text me. Those are probably the best ways. All right, guys. Best of luck, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.